We want to find the partial sum s sub 15 for this series. Square root of 3 plus 2 square root of 3 plus 3 square root of 3, and on. So first we need to determine what the pattern is. How do we get from term to term in this particular series? So in this series, it looks like we are adding the square root of 3 to get from one term to the next. And we do that repetitively. We keep adding rad 3, adding rad 3. So this tells me that this series is arithmetic because we have a common difference. The difference between consecutive terms is rad 3. That means d is equal to the square root of 3. Luckily, we have a nice formula for the partial sum of an arithmetic sequence. And that is s sub n is equal to n, which is the number of terms, times the quantity a sub 1, the first term, plus a sub n, all divided by 2. So in this case, because we are interested in finding s sub 15, that means we want the sum of the first 15 terms. So s sub 15 means we're adding up 15 terms, so n is equal to 15. We'll multiply that by the first term, a sub 1, which is the square root of 3, plus the 15th term, which we don't know, so that's a sub 15, all divided by 2. So we can't go any further because we need to first figure out what the 15th term is. We need a sub 15 before we can go any further in this computation. And we're in luck, since this particular series is arithmetic, we can find the 15th term. You could either add square root of 3 over and over and over again and determine the 15th term, or you could also utilize your formula for any term in an arithmetic sequence. And I'll show you how to use the formula for practice. We know that a sub n is equal to a sub 1, the first term, plus n minus 1 times d for an arithmetic sequence. So if we're looking to find a sub 15, the 15th term, we need the first term. Our first term was the square root of 3, plus 15 minus 1 times d, and d was also square root of 3. So this yields that the 15th term is the square root of 3 plus 14 times the square root of 3, which of course is equal to 15 times the square root of 3. And that really should make sense if you're looking at the pattern here, that my first term was 1 rad 3, my second term was 2 rad 3, my third term was 3 rad 3. So my 15th term here, it does make sense that that would be 15 rad 3. But now you can see how you can also get that answer utilizing this formula that we studied previously. So now back to our summation. Now we know that the 15th term here, a sub 15, is 15 rad 3, or 15 times the square root of 3. So finishing this computation, we'll have 15 times rad 3 plus 15 rad 3 is 16 rad 3, and all of that divided by 2, which will leave us with a sum of 120 times the square root of 3. So this will be the sum of the first 15 terms of this arithmetic sequence.